Saturday 27th of May 2017. This is Sylvia Shivamurthy and you're listening to the newspaper reviews on www.ardavaneng.com. Let's now look at the paper highlights from today's newspapers. The top highlight in Daily News says, Daily Age, deaths 91, missing 110. Western, Southern and Sabaragamuwa provinces worst affected. Flash floods and deadly landslide triggered by torrential rain claimed 91 lives, leaving thousands of families homeless in western, southern and Sabaragamuwa provinces. Over 14,000 people living along the river banks were evacuated to safer areas as the water level kept rising due to the incessant downpour in these provinces, ending the long spell of dry weather. A massive search operation was launched by the Tri-Forces yesterday with the assistance of police and residents to rescue people trapped in rubble and mounds of earth following landslides. There's another highlight which says, President PM order immediate relief. President Maithripala Sirisena, who is on a 3-day official visit to Australia yesterday, said that he was saddened by hearing the disaster situation in the country, which claimed many lives. The president has directed officials to provide assistance to those affected by the flash floods and landslides. Leader of House Minister Lakshman Kiriyala told Parliament yesterday that Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe has ordered immediate steps to be taken to provide assistance to victims. He said the Tri-Forces have been instructed to rescue the victims. The highlight in the middle says, contingency plans in full gear to meet flood situation. The government machinery has been activated into full gear as heavy rains over the past couple of days threaten to inundate the country once again. At an emergency disaster management meeting held at Temple Trees yesterday afternoon, Fisheries and Aquatic Resources and State Minister for Mahaweli Development, Minister Mahinda Amaravira, decided to appoint a special emergency disaster coordinating committee to make arrangements to supply boats and other equipment to rescue people stranded by the floods around the country. Let's now look at the paper highlights in Daily Mirror. The top highlight says, Flood Flurry. DMC issued an urgent evacuation warning last evening to residents living along Kalani River and the divisional secretariats of Kolonnawa, Kaduwela, Bellampitiya, Kalaniya, Biyagama, Sedawatta, Dompe, Hanwela, Paduka and Avisawala to move to safer areas. Residents along Nilwala Ganga, Gin Ganga and Kalu Ganga were also asked to move to safer areas. And the highlight in the top left corner says, Flood Safety Tips. If a flood is likely in your area, listen to the radio or television for information. Be especially cautious at night. Be prepared. Pack a bag with important items in case you need to evacuate. Do not touch electrical equipment if you are wet or standing in water. If advised to evacuate your home, do so immediately. Do not walk through moving water. As little as 6 inches of moving water can make you fall. If flood waters rise around your vehicle, abandon the vehicle and move to higher ground if you can do so safely. Avoid camping or parking along streams, rivers and creeks during heavy rainfall. Keep children away from dirty water as it is likely to be dirty, carry bacteria and vulnerable to electric shock. Set free your pets and animals that are being tied into cages and make sure that they are safe too. The torrential rain claimed 91 lives, leaving thousands of families homeless in western, southern and Sabaragamuwa provinces. So the Home Affairs Ministry has opened a 24-hour hotline 1902 for public to inform any emergency or disaster situation. And now let's move to the paper highlights in Ceylon today. The top highlight says, Unleashing Catastrophe, Death, Destruction. Floods kill 91, 110 missing, 53,000 persons displaced island-wide. Let's take a look at that highlight. District Secretariat reported that by 5 p.m. yesterday, around 91 persons in 7th district had died in floods unleashed by the torrential southwest monsoon, which has been lashing the country without let over the past 3 days, less than a fortnight after the 8-month-long drought ended. while incessant downpours inundated lower-lying areas and led to landslides. Swollen rivers around the country scaled spill level to engorge flood levels, plunging whole villages into disaster, claiming at least 37 confirmed deaths by 5 p.m. yesterday in the Kalathura district alone, with police reporting a further 80 or more persons having possibly been whisked away in flood waters. A highlight in the middle says, Press visits Aussie Nuke Agency. President Maithripala Sirisena visited Australia's nuclear agency, the Australian Nuclear Science and Technology Organisation, on 26 May for a look at its advantage research regime on utilization of nuclear science for disease diagnosis and medication. The president went to different sections of ANSTO, including the nuclear power generator. That's all for today's newspaper highlights, and we'll get back to you with more news tomorrow. Thank you.